Shabbat Shalom. I had hoped to be in the sanctuary tonight to deliver this message, but the virus had slightly different ideas. I'm happy to report I'm on the mend and should be back at Temple next week. I wanted to take the opportunity to share a few thoughts on this Shabbat. I want to thank the entire Temple Bethel family, the leadership, the staff, and all of you. Over these past couple of weeks, your well wishes have been so appreciated. I wasn't able to respond to the emails, cards, and phone calls, but it was so helpful to know people were thinking of me. Cantor Allison expressed the same idea recently. We are truly blessed to be part of such a caring community. Special thanks to Linda Braun, Howard Schneider, and all those who kept things moving along in my absence. Through difficult times, it's heartwarming to know you have good people behind you. And I think we would all agree, these are difficult times. As the ball dropped in Times Square about a week ago, it felt like we might be turning a corner. 2020 finally was behind us, and now we could look forward, maybe even feel a little hope. There was a vaccine, new leadership taking office, and soon we might actually get back to normal life. But within a few days, the hope dimmed yet again. Problems were reported with the shots, either in storage, distribution, and at best, human error, at worst, human indecency. Then a new variant of the disease, more contagious than the previous one, turns up on Western shores and now has been identified in the New York area. Hospitals are full again, rules for ambulances have been changed, and statistics are once again overwhelming. And then just 2 days ago, the terrible events that took place in our nation's capital. It's safe to say that the anger and the disgust are far from over, and for numerous reasons, they should be with us for a while. What took place was unacceptable, intolerable from any perspective. And there will be many questions going forward that will need to be addressed, and God willing, we'll find a way to make right all that was so wrong about the events of January 6th. But tonight starts a holy day for us, one mandated from the earliest days, and it is intended to be somewhat of a safe space for us, almost vacuum-like, but a place where we can breathe, unassailed by the forces that are pulling on us or weighing us down. I guess in many ways, I'm feeling an even deeper sense of appreciation for this Shabbat day. Not because I think everything is fine, it's not. Not because I can put what has happened completely out of my mind, can't do that either. But knowing that each of us is carrying a heavy burden, it's good to know that, at least for a few moments, we can set it all down. We can put it on a table somewhere and walk away just for a moment or two. See, when we do that small act, it gives us a chance to step back from the breach and helps remind us that even when things seem darkest, there's still light all around. I remember when I first tested positive for COVID-19 back on December 23rd, it was unsettling. True, many had overcome the virus effects, including some I know in this very community. But I also know that there were plenty of instances for people who faced long-term effects. And of course, I thought of the many funeral services at which I helped families bury loved ones who were not so lucky. Each day I would wonder, is this the day when it gets bad? Is this when I will have to make my way to a hospital and hope they'll have a space for me? Will I have to rely on a ventilator just to be able to take a breath? After the first several days with symptoms similar to just a bad cold, I hope I was through the worst of it, only to have it build again in the second week. More time recuperating and a bit of help from some medication, and finally I think I'm about to kick this thing. How does the cliche go? There by the grace of God go I. Well, I would not suggest that God chose me to come through this ordeal. However, I do realize that I can count myself among the fortunate ones, not just because I survived, but because even in that dark place of wondering whether my mortality would catch up with me, I could see the light was still around. I knew I had the love and support of so many people in this community, and of course, the support of my family, most of all, Carol, who had to become chief cook, bottle washer, and pet care specialist, responsibilities we typically share. It is those moments when remembering we are not alone, that there are others standing by to assist, to send caring thoughts, or even more if needed. That's a powerful force. And I pray that is what we will all do this very Shabbat, is remember we are not alone. Even with all that has happened, we're not alone. Having community like this, with kind, thoughtful, compassionate, value-driven, like-minded people who share our dreams of a better world, our disillusionment with things as they are, and our disdain for the arrogance and self-centeredness that has been the hallmark of our government. Still, we have a remarkable gift. So on this Shabbat, my wonderful temple family, I invite you to take that weighty bundle and set it aside, at least for a short time. Let's try to recognize, yes, so much is wrong in our country and our world, but we, the good people, will find a way to make it better. But for now, we will realize there is light all around, and for that, we are truly thankful. Again, my warmest greetings to you all, and my thanks to you as well. Shabbat Shalom.